So ripping is what I'm doing today. Ripping the soil is something that we do as farmers in the regenerative agricultural section, where you have compaction from the tires, we have compaction from water standing. The ripper goes up underneath that and pulls that soil up and breaks it apart so that your roots can go down deep and get the nutrients that it needs. This is what a ripper looks like. This shank goes down underneath, pulls it up, fluffs it up. So if you've always wondered what farmers are doing, we've got the beans out. As you can see behind me, that's the fodder from the bean field. And today I'm ripping. I'm going down up underneath where the soil has been compacted, whether it be from water standing or the equipment, or it's just the characteristic of the land. Or I can hit a hard spot, shear a pin. Well, I hit a hard spot right there and it sheared my bolt. Sheared it right off. And that's kind of the point of ripping, is you want to bust up the hard places. So as the tires and the tractor, the combine, planter, sprayer, as all that kind of stuff goes over the land, the weight compresses the soil. Also, water standing will compress the soil, and that inhibits the roots from going down deep, getting the nutrients that it needs. So what I'm doing here is where we get to the end of the road, turn the tractor, the combine, or the sprayer around and get back into the next set of rows. That's where the compaction happens the most. So I'm going across what would be your turn rows, lightening it up so that next year the roots can go deeper and have a better yield. That's what it looks like behind me. Those rippers go down about 15, 16 inches to get underneath that hard pan, get underneath the compaction, and break it up. So I have those shanks set at about, it varies as you're going across the land, between 14 and 16 inches to get underneath the compaction. Now as you look at farm equipment, you see we have wide tires. That's to try and help displace the weight, so to minimize compaction. But I have these set at, like I say, about 14 to 16 inches, going up underneath, trying to break that soil up, make it better for next year's root system. This is what we do with what you would call regenerative agriculture, no-till. Now to pull that shank through 14 inches of compacted soil takes about 45-50 horsepower. This rig has 5 shanks on it, so I need about 200 horsepower. And right now I'm traveling at about 4.5 miles an hour, and according to this computer, I'm using 70% of that engine. It takes a lot of horsepower to bust that dirt up.